for being here. We're Serandu Custom Riding Boots, using 3D technology to transform your ride. I'm Allison Berg, and I'm the co-founder and CFO of Serandu Custom Riding Boots, and this is my partner, Caitlin Hallowell, the co-founder and CEO of Serandu Custom Riding Boots.
All right. First off, I want to go ahead and start and tell you a little bit about the inspiration of Serandu Custom Riding Boots. I am a professional rider and trainer in Lexington, Kentucky, and I found that my clients were coming to me with one common problem. Their boots were not fitting them. They felt like their feet were all pinched in, the calves didn't fit, everything hurt. I had riders that were about to go in the show ring, okay, and jump 4-foot fences and feel like their feet were gonna fall off. They couldn't even feel them. I had one rider fall off because her boots did not fit. She said, I couldn't stay in saddle. It was a big problem. So what we've done is went ahead and designed custom riding boots.
Okay, so typically a custom riding boot by a standard competitor now is measured by using your standard foot size. So if you're a size 7, you're a size 7 in riding boots. And then what they do is they measure around your calf, and then from around your calf, like the top of your calf to the bottom of your foot, and then they take those measurements and they make a wooden carving out of them, and then they basically ship that out to Argentina. And it's really archaic because it takes them a really long time to make all of these measurements just to mold something around a boot. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right, perfect. So what I have here is an $1,800 custom riding boot that I had made for myself 2 years ago, okay? We're gonna take a step forward so these judges can see. All right, as you can see, when I bend the toe up, which is the position you'll be in when you're riding, there is a ton of bunching in the ankle, cutting circulation off in your foot, okay? These don't fit. So what happens is there's too much leather in the front of your boot and not enough behind. So what they're doing is measuring while your foot is flat on the ground and not measuring while you're in the saddle. So what we've developed is the technology using custom 3D scans to measure your foot while you're in the riding position. What I went ahead and did market research. So 800 participants, random sample. And what I found is that riding for a minimum 1 hour, you can see that a lot of riders had pain in their ankles, bottom of their feet, and in their calf. So we've designed perfect fit technology, okay? And the horse right here you're seeing is Harry, and Harry will be going to trade shows, horse shows, everything you can think of. And you'll go ahead and get on Harry. It's about 20 minutes, and we'll use a 3D scanner to measure your leg and your calf while you're in the riding position. What this does is you're already in your perfect position. You bring your saddle, you go ahead and measure, get in your riding position, and we go ahead and scan. So what we're developing is the perfect riding boot for you. These are meant to be ridden in. These are performance-enhancing boots, okay? And what we've done is we went ahead and done a price of the show quality non-custom boots. So the Serandu custom boots will start out at $1,500, okay? The boots I'm wearing today, I don't know if you guys can see, are $900 off the rack, and they do not fit me. My feet are in so much pain right now, and I am trying to get them broken in for a horse show this weekend. Okay, so I cannot wait for my Serandu boots to come here.
Okay, so as far as a budget, in the first year we plan to sponsor 4 professional riders who have already been identified. So those 4 riders are influencers in the industry, and we're gonna use a referral program to get about 40 riders that first year to just kind of give a good reason for investors to invest. So it costs us $40,000 for the referral program and to patent the design of using the 3D scanner for measuring for riding boots so that a competitor can't just steal that technology. And from years 2 through 4, we would ask $150,000 each year from investors, and because each trade show costs $10,000 to go to. So as you can see in our income statement, we would be generating profit after the first year because we would sell about 300 units per horse show, and 300 units per year, about 30 per horse show, which is pretty conservative in year 1 considering most companies sell 150 boots per show. And we can properly say that we could grow at 100% per year because we'll be adding regions each year with sales representatives. So we'll have more area to be measuring in.
Okay, so the profit margin for these boots is $900, so there is a stretch we could raise or lower that price. The current custom boots right now are about $2,000. So we're gonna come up below market price for a superior boot that isn't matched by anyone out there. So thank you for listening to us, Serandu Custom Riding Boots.
I've seen you before, and I know you say that they're not made to be walked in,
Yes.
but you do have to walk to your horse, I imagine. So do you have a prototype, and what's it like to walk in them?
Okay, so the prototype is currently being made. That's why we're doing these pitch competitions, so we can have enough money to do it. What will happen is, as you can see, it's currently full leather. This is what a current custom boot looks like, full leather. We're actually going to have strips right in the front that it's going to be an elastic, a special type of elastic that you will not be able to see. So when you're riding, you won't be able to see that elastic. But when you walk, that will allow for your foot to come down and you'll be able to walk comfortably. Most riders don't walk around in these boots. They pay this much amount of money for them. They're not going to walk around. They're not going to do their chores and muck the stalls in these boots. They're going to hand their horse off to a groom, take them off, and then go on to their next thing. I mean, keeping in perspective, horses are $60,000 to $100,000 to $200,000. I paid $5,000 for a custom saddle. You know, paying this amount of money for a custom pair of riding boots that are performance enhancing is nothing.
What is the size of the market globally?
Huge.
No, like
Okay.
extremely specific numbers.
Extremely specific numbers. Okay, so the equine market is about
Not the equine market. I want only the custom boot market.
the only custom boot market?
Yeah, it's the only market I'm curious about for the nature of this pitch.
Okay, so I cannot say the only custom boots because some people have custom boots, some people buy them off the rack. Okay. She knows this.
So the major competitor, Ariat, they own about 45% of the market, and they do annually, I think it's like 10 million in sales or something like that. So it is pretty big. People buy custom boots. Most riders buy custom boots. They don't buy them off the rack.
So it's about a little over a $20 million global market.
That's in the U.S.
This is
You said they have 45% of the market at $10 million.
think like $1 billion at least.
Well, then-
This internationally.
I'm not going to think anything unless you actually get me there with real facts. Sorry, but the number one thing is for any company or any product is know your market. This is the stuff that if you want to go, especially at a much harder competition, you got to nail that cold.
Right, so the market for equestrians, so the number of riders in the US, that's what we're dealing with. We're not dealing with the market for custom riding boots. The average rider buys a new pair of boots every single 2 years. So if you're thinking that, so there is alone in Lexington over 200,000 riders. I mean, not in Lexington, but Kentucky, over 200,000 riders that are going to be buying a pair of custom boots every 2 years.
There's 18 million full-time riders in the U.S.
Professional.
So, and it's pretty much all of them buy custom boots. It's really hard. All these companies are privately held, so we've kind of come across that before. We can't get their specific gross income sometimes because they're
Right.
private. But we know how many people there are and how many people buy them.
I have two questions for you guys. You show a lot of passion behind your presentation, right? So how interested are you in pursuing this as a business? And two, how many people have you gotten their cooperation in this journey to establish this as a business?
I am 100% committed to this business. I graduate next week, and this is going to be my full-time job along with my training business.
Yeah, we're extremely committed. I'm studying design, so I fully believe in going forward with it. And then we have several people we've talked to. I mean, she knows 40 people that are interested in buying them. So I mean, we do have a lot of interest, and we've done a lot of market research, and that generated more interest. And at different competitions we've been at, we've come across people who are interested in investing in it. So.
Let me ask you about the process then. So you have a 3D scanner, and then you have a 3D printer, I'm
Yes.
assuming too, so
Yes.
you make a replica
Yes.
of both legs from the knee down, correct?
Yeah, so
All the way-
both legs are different. So we
So
do.
when I'm in Harry, then I'm
So
naked on my legs? My
no.
legs are
Yeah,
naked?
so you're basically in your socks or
My
barefoot
socks.
if you want.
All right, so then where does the mold go? Does it stay here locally? Are we dealing with tanners here locally in Lexington and giving them business? Or where does it go?
Unfortunately, people are not, and I hate to say this, they don't want to buy boots from the United States.
Really?
So you are looking at Italian craftsmanship or Argentinian. So we have already talked to a manufacturer in Argentina. We will print those plastic molds of your legs. They go sent down to Argentina. The printer will be in Argentina, and they'll go ahead and make those boots.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Good luck.